I cut my own hair as per usual.
What is that?
Not really a fan of it, but whatever. I've been playing Clash of Clans a couple... Why did I just claim that? I've been a Clash of Clans player since I think around 3 months after the game launched. If you're wondering where all my limited edition trees are, I destroyed them all because it was for the stupidest reason. For some reason, I thought Xmas when I was a little kid was a bad thing, and I was just like, oh, it's so bad I gotta remove it. And so I got rid of them. I don't know what the oldest tree I have is, but you know, just these are all the stuff I got. I quit Clash of Clans a couple months ago, but I've always been an off and on player. I've really only grinded to be a completionist and just finish out the base, and I've always done it to like the most optimal way. So my level's kind of low. Is this a WWE balloon? I've been in so many clans I can't even count. I've met a lot of amazing people. I've really met a lot of not amazing people in this game. I don't think you'll ever see this video, but Flawless, you are a prick. But this game has always just been something fun for me to play, right? It's simple, mindless brain rot, which is what mobile games are really supposed to be. In my off and onness, though, I think I've reached this point where I can't even touch this game anymore. And I quit around, I was still playing a little bit of Fall. I have a maxed out builder base, by the way. I no need to flex or anything. And I was almost max until they released Town Hall 17. I just needed to upgrade walls. I have a lot of good memories with this game. Some of the clans I have, War God, oh god. This guy right here. Used to be a co in that clan, by the way. I single-handedly, by the way, for this clan, got us to max. I say single-handedly, not really, but I was the only guy who actually got people to focus on the shit we needed to focus on to get this thing to max. And my house was right here. I was so proud of it. Luckily, Hoofer's goated. Hoofer's goated, don't worry about it. I don't know why I'm explaining the lore. I think there's been a lot of good additions to this game, like this helper hut, but right now the game just feels stale. Like, it's never really anything new or anything special. I feel like I've gotten everything out of the game that I can, and I mean, that is somewhat the purpose of a game that you've played for such a long time. Eventually, you just experience everything, and I think it's almost kind of sad, because Supercell games really were a core component of, not really my childhood. I mean, I guess they kind of were. No, they definitely were. They were a massive component. But seeing them rot is just, it is hard. And I love the stylistic of Brawl Stars. I used to play that a lot. I kind of had a second wave for a little bit. I wasn't part of that. Clash Royale, I guess it's still fun, but it's kind of dead as well. And just Supercell's in like they're still in a good state. I love watching Orange Juice's videos. I've been watching him it's been like a decade at this point. But I'm kind of at a loss. Do I think this game has a future? It always will. It's an endless cycle, but I don't think it's ever going to improve. I don't think the game's ever going to get any significant changes that just make you want to keep grinding. This is still one of the best mobile games, I guess. I have a lot of experience with mobile games. Some stories I'll have to save for another time. I don't know. Will I ever officially quit? No, I don't like ever officially quitting on anything. I've never liked it when YouTubers would like say, oh, yeah, I'm retiring from YouTube. Like bro, it's not that hard. Post a video once a year. Your fan base will still be there. But I think my time for this game really just has come to an end. Grinding Builder Base has always been fun. I actually like Builder Base. One of the few people I think really got into it. My main base was always just something I was working on. I loved Capital Hall for what it was worth. But even still, it's kind of sad. And I think the only reason, I think a real kicker for this is because soon I'm going to be leaving this backdrop I've had in all of my videos. So you can kind of say goodbye to this. I think there's going to be like 3 more videos on this backdrop. Maybe 2, 1, who knows? Give it a little tour real quick. There's my bed with a foam mattress, which, because the original thing that I had to sleep on was a rock, and I had this like mini comforter underneath. This pillow, I'm not advertising, but it's a really good pillow. Got my blankets, my creatures. I don't have my computer plugged in right now, so I have this router that I was propping the camera on. A couple things. We got the door, got my closet, with my fan that's been in the background of my videos. It's currently off for good reason. But things kind of got me really thinking about it, because like I really haven't played this game in a while, and normally I always have some mobile game. I currently don't. I think mobile game is a very overlooked part of gaming for a lot of people. This camera was not in the same position. Was that it? I don't remember. For what it's worth, I do think some of the new stuff's kind of cool. They have the instant train stuff now, but it's too late. I would have loved to have that earlier. I've actually... I don't like this limited time, like you have to get these things now or buy them with gems. It's just like, ugh. This game I always will think back on this game in a positive favor. I've played all of the Supercell games across 3 Supercell accounts. I have 1 for Boom Beach, which I currently lost. I might show Clash Royale in some other video, I don't know. And I have my Brawl Stars account, which I think is attached to this one. Well, the only other thing I can think of is maybe look back at some lore. Now, the first clan I was ever in, let's see if I can even find it, was a clan I made called like Bacon Bolts. I think I've looked for this clan before. I don't think I can find it. They might have done like a clan reset or something. Why it was called that, I don't even know. All right, now I get to find it. It's time to look in my Google Photos. Google Photos at one point uploaded a bunch of photos from all my devices to it. I didn't even give it permission to do that. I just did it. Yo, this is a crazy poll. What the hell? I was making Clash Royale troop cards on a troop generator. What the heck? I got 3 of them. Yeah, these are crazy pull. Yeah, I don't think I have a photo of it. Back in the good old 2016s. So much lore for another video. As far as it goes, I don't think I have a photo. But after that, I took massive breaks. I'd sometimes interact with people who would play, I just knew who would play Clash of Clans. I was always a little bit better than everybody else. I'm not trying to brag, I meant like, I always had like a 1-up town hall. I kind of stayed consistent. I tried to stay on peak, eventually took a massive hiatus. This guy right here got me to log back in on it. So I logged back in, I joined his clan, grinded all the way back up to where I was. Everything was handy dandy. And that guy I was talking about earlier, he went on this tyrannical rampage about how he's the king of like everybody. And how he's so good at the game. He's horrible at the game, by the way, like absolutely trash. How he's better than everybody else, and how he's some supreme ruler, and he kind of wants to get like famous off this game. I don't know. It's like the definition of that one video. I'll put a VAR right here.
And Red Cherry get a job, and or a life, and or a sugar mama. You are never going to be famous for this game.
Yeah, but eventually he crashed out and demoted me, and I said, screw you, I'm leaving. So I left, joined another clan, and I was there until I quit, basically. Such a weird, like, human interactions are always like the best. Like, they really are just the best. Anyway, I needed a video. I think the fleeting nature of this game and the fleeting nature of my room kind of tied it well together. And I think my laundry's done in the dryer, so till next time.